Oh, In Christ Alone was a song that I felt like I was way late to the party on this song. It was like this song has already made its way around the world. Everybody knows this song. But I think there's a difference between hearing a song or knowing about a song and having an experience with a song. And last summer, I was in Texas somewhere and just really in a season of just trusting God with the future, trusting God with some decisions we were making in life. And this line, from life's first cry to final breath, just kept coming over me. It was like God just kept saying it. I was like, man, I know that's from that song, but I don't really know that song very well. So I picked up my guitar and just sat for about an hour, hour and a half, just playing the song and worshiping just with this song. And was just so overwhelmed by the power of the song that Keith Getty and Stuart Townend had written. And I was leading at our church that Sunday. I was going to come home from Texas, be leading our church, Passion City Church in Atlanta. And so I sent Louis a text and said, hey man, like, what do you think about doing In Christ Alone on Sunday? And that Sunday we did this song and it just blew up. The room blew up, and I realized that, man, everybody loves this song, has known this song for a long time. And then we started going through this series in our church called Believe, and we were talking as a church about what it means to be in a pit, to struggle with anxiety or addiction or fear. And Louis, our pastor, was really talking about how worship leads us out of that. Worship is our weapon in that darkness and in that anxiety and in that fear. And so I was at my house playing through In Christ Alone and knowing that we wanted to do it at church that Sunday in this series. And out comes this tag, this little addition at the very end of the song came out. And it really was for our church for that Sunday. That really was all it was. I didn't think we'd sing it at the Georgia Dome. I didn't think we'd be singing it at Passion 2013. It really was just for that moment at our church. To give voice to what Louis had been talking about in the series, to what we were experiencing as a church. And it was really powerful that Sunday, to sing that, to say that I'll give my life, I'll give my all. I sing this song to Christ alone, the King of Kings, the Lord of all heaven sings to Christ alone. That's the worship that leads us out of the darkness, that leads us out of the pit. And so that's where it came from, and you really kind of have a sense sometimes when that happens that God, you just open your mouth and start singing out, and God just sings it out through you, just saying, here, I'm just going to let this come pour out through you, and just grateful for it.
Here in the power of Christ,